Hello, and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs Creative Space. I'm Lori, and today I'm going to give you an update on the train journal, which is taking me a good bit longer than what I originally anticipated, but I'm still working on it. I found a really cool book the other day that's going to really help me. It's called Some Classic Trains, and it's, let's see, I forget how old it is. Looks like maybe 1973. And the pages are shiny, but the images in here are really great. So I think I will be able to find plenty enough in this book. Probably plenty enough for several train journals, but definitely enough to get this one moving along. So I thought what we would do today is create some journal cards for the journal, for the pockets that I've got in there. And in finding that book, it gave me some kind of fun things, I think. Like this particular one is the rules for the employees from 1898. So I have some other bits of information and some other images that I think will make great journal cards for this particular journal. Oh, pardon my reach. Let me get my little bit shorter ruler. Oh, I hope everyone's doing well today and getting a chance to do something creative, if not many creative things. Let's see. I'll just glue on my paper over here to the side. Okay. The glue up there. Let's get this going. Okay. In my stash, I have a well, I'm not sure how old it is, but has some great yellowing around the edges. Big pad of drawing paper. And it has a kind of a cool feel to it, so I thought it would make pretty nice backing for these journal cards. Let's see, let's get my bone folder out, get my glue stick out. A couple of pages to put down here. I'll put my glue on the back of the book page. I found the book at a local kind of a pop-up antique shop in Mesa called the Brick House, and they do kind of a antique show or antique sale one weekend a month normally. I notice that they're oops, oh dear, okay, to be more gentle with my bone folder. I noticed that they're doing a bonus day this Saturday. Probably trying to clear some stuff out before it gets so terribly hot here in Arizona. But I hadn't been to one of their events for a while, so we went up. I think it was last weekend. Nope, last weekend. No, it must have been probably weekend before last. No, it was last weekend. It was Friday. Sorry. I have no concept of time. Let's get this one done. This one's got some kind of interesting information on it too. Let's see. Some of this graph paper. Let's see. I always prefer a torn edge, but sometimes this kind of paper doesn't tear really evenly. As you can see, my earlier attempts at tearing a piece off. It's a bit crooked here. Let me fix that. We have a lot of kind of home furnishing things at the Old-Brick House, and not really in the market for much of that. Looking for always on the look for a blueprint case or a map case. Not perfect, but I think that'll work. I find them online, but they're usually always somewhere back east or somewhere really, really far from me, and the shipping would be ridiculously expensive. So I'm always on the lookout for one of those. What else was I looking for when we were there? Always kind of on the look for books, even though really seriously, folks, don't need any more books. But, you know, and I found this great train book, and I will tell you, I picked it up and put it back twice before I went back and got it and said, nope, this is it, it's coming home with me. It was in such good condition, I sort of hated to get it and chop it up, but the appeal of the images was just too strong. So here we go. There's another journal card. This one is a cool picture of a train. Let's see. Let's see how it goes on itself. Do we want to do lined paper on the back? Yeah, I think I can probably do that on this one. I really thought I would have this journal done by now, but it seems like life is just bound and determined to get in the way. So next time I start a journal, I won't give you guys a any suggestion of how long it's going to take me to do it. Let's see. Because I seriously underestimated the amount of time it was going to take me to do this one. But my time in my space where I video is limited. Today I'm rushing because I thought my husband was going to be in his work office all day, and then he sent me a message and said he won't be. He's going to be back here in his space early afternoon. So I gotta hurry up and get this done so that I can post a video for you guys, get some work done on the train journal, and then move all my stuff around so that it's not in his way when he comes back for his meeting. The best laid plans of mice and men, you know, just doesn't work. And I was looking this morning earlier for more of my train ephemera, railroad ephemera. I thought I found a whole stack, and then when I looked at it more closely, it was a piece of stuff related to the railroad and a bunch of other really cool stuff, but not what I was hoping for. I thought that would be kind of an interesting journal card. When it dries, I may come back and round the edges or do something a little bit different. It's not really heavy, but I think it's plenty heavy enough to write on. Certainly will look nice in the pocket. Okay, this one's kind kind of an interesting image. I think they're railroad workers hanging out there on the side of the tracks, waiting for the train to go. Let's see. Long enough this way. Not too bad. Yeah, got enough white margin on either side. Yeah, we could do that. That's this place. Of course, I would say I would hope I get a lot of stuff done this weekend, but it seems to be the weekends I don't get any of this kind of stuff done. So, highly unlikely that I'll be making too much more progress this weekend. It'd be nice, but I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I don't have a lot of stuff planned now that it's starting to get really, well, it's not truly hot yet. It's warm though, quite warm. I think this weekend, again, we're supposed to be back over 100. I originally saw a report that it was going to be 105, but they backed that off ever so slightly to 104. And I know 1 degree doesn't sound like a lot, but I think it is. I always say anything up to 105 I can stand. From 105 to 110, I'm just grumpy. And over 110, well, the best to avoid me. I don't do well with that crazy heat. And we have more and more and more of those days. It seems like with each passing summer now, just lots and lots and lots of crazy, super hot days. Let's see. This was a really cool image of the train. I like that a whole lot. Let's see. Look. So, I know I complain about the weather entirely too much, and I apologize. I try not to think about it, but as I hear the air conditioner running, it makes me think about it. So I hope everyone else is having super nice weather, and I know it's the time of the year many people look forward to because they can get outside and enjoy the weather and enjoy the great outdoors. Of course, here in Arizona, we're just the opposite. We are locked in our houses in the summer and out and about all winter because we don't have bad weather in the winter. Most of the winter it's really nice, and that's the time of year. That's the time of year to be in Arizona. Truly. It's not bad. Let's see. Do I want to try to tear a little edge around it? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I have 3 out of 4 edges torn there. Okay. Oops. I was working on something earlier, and I think that perhaps the trademark of my work, instead of being like crooked things or things like that, it's going to be my little gluey partial fingerprints everywhere. I just don't seem to be able to not get glue places where I don't want it. I think it'll be good. Okay, one more. Put that somewhere safe. Let's see about, nope. Nope. What else have I got? New piece of glue paper down here. I'll tell you the only good thing about sorting and cleaning out stuff is that I have found all kinds of cool stuff that I had long since forgotten that I had. So I'm trying to focus on that being the silver lining of my cleaning cloud. Let's go this way. Nope. Not going to be able to budge that. Oh, there I go with my gluey fingerprints again. Goodness me. Okay. Turn this off. Well, relatively cleaned up there. Okay, let's get this gluey piece of paper. There's another one of these may have to go under my mat to flatten them out, but put the lid on my glue so I don't forget. So here we go. We've got some journal cards made for the train journal. 3, 4, 5. I guess that's all I put down. So we got those, and then I have put a couple of more pockets in this. Hopefully this will be, let me see if I'm gonna be able to see them. Kind of remove that. Oops. Okay. Yes, I made some pockets out of some images from the book that I showed you, and this one I thought was kind of cool, but then I also wanted the information on the back of it to be still available because I thought it was kind of interesting. So I took a piece out of one of the timekeeper books that I have and hinged it on the back of that. I haven't gotten tons of pockets made. This one in here too, another train image, so put some stuff in there. Let's see. Like that would go in there well, and then maybe something taller. I think that's really it. Oh, I got a couple of things in this pocket. I'm going to do some decorating on this one. That one I had already showed you. Do something about this after I kind of soften it a bit. I really think that's kind of everything that I've gotten done. I've got a couple of more old pieces that I want to work into something, but I haven't gotten those done yet. So anyway, I think we will call that a video, and I will say thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me again in the future, and maybe with any luck next time the train journal will be finished. I sincerely hope so. So once again, thank you for joining me today. I hope you join me again in the future, and so for now I'll say bye bye.